welcome to Restaurant Aster. Today we'll do whole grilled sea bass with salsa verde and calzot and broccoli. We start with the fish, so we'll fill it with some lemons and the same herbs that we use in the salsa verde, which is dill, parsley, tarragon, and ramson, wild garlic. We got the first delivery of that this week actually, which is very early. Usually it comes in like late February, early March, but very warm winter this year. Huh?
Scared him away.
Yeah, he's very skittish. And then we use 8 to 10 spits to just close it back up, seal in all the herbs and the lemons. So we use the wild Danish sea bass. The most common thing is to use the grown one, or like the farmed one. But I really prefer the flavor of the wild one, and especially the texture of the meat. So before it goes on the grill, we spray it with a little bit of vinegar water. So it's a mix between 2 different types of sherry vinegar. And just a little bit of water to dilute it. And just with a little bit of clarified butter. So while that grills, we'll start to prepare the salsa verde. So we'll do the dill, the parsley, quite a lot of tarragon, preferably you do this like the day before, so the herbs and the wild garlic have time to sit in the oil to release a little bit more flavor. You can heat up the oil a little bit, maybe to 30-40 degrees Celsius, but just to get out a little bit more flavor, but not that much higher, because then the herbs will start to oxidate and just turn military, and we don't want that. Just check on the fish. Beautiful. So the vinegar helps a lot with the caramelization on the fish. And then a little bit more butter. The butter helps a lot with containing the smoked flavor, because the smoked flavor will get stuck on the fat, and with the skin, the fish don't have a lot. And also try to slice and not like chop the herbs as much as possible, so it will make them bleed and make the salsa verde taste very bitter. Beautiful. So now it's time for maybe 10 minutes in the oven. So we'll do around 5 first. Then we flip it, and then maybe 3-4 minutes more on the other side. Then we'll do our wild garlic together with the anchoas. So we use the Spanish anchoas marin, which I think are really nice. So we chop them up together to release a little bit more flavor of the sardines, together with the oil from the anchoas. Same thing here, try to slice, not to chop. small flip on the fish. So then we use the zest of 1 lemon to get a little bit of acidity in the salsa verde without oxidizing all the herbs with the actual juice. And then just a little pinch of salt. And then we'll start to prepare our calçot, which are Spanish baby leeks. So we just put them right on top of the fire, or the embers. So they will become completely black, and then we just peel off the outer skin. I think it's time for the fish. That's it. A little bit of salt on this side. So when we cook fish like a fillet over the fire, we try to hit 41, 42 degrees roughly. When we do it on the bone, a little bit higher, so around 45, just so the guests don't have to like chew it off the bones. It's much more better if it just falls off. So the broccoli, we will grill in this sieve. So first, what we do is we just like bathe them in butter. Same thing here with the fish. Like it helps a lot with the smoked flavor if they just have a little bit of fat on them before you do this. But also very important to like rinse them off quite thoroughly before, because otherwise it will be only like charred flame flavor. So yeah, almost done. So it's at 42 degrees now. So we take it out and we just let it like sit in room temperature to go the last 3-4 degrees, and also just to let the juices like come back together with the meat. we'll just do a quick taste of the salsa verde. See if it needs more. Oh, it's perfect, of course. So what we're looking for in the calçotte, in the baby leeks, we want it to be soft, like completely through, because this component is what adds like the sweetness to the dish. Like the broccoli, we want them cooked, but sort of like the same texture as al dente pasta, like not mushy. Since this will be a bit mushy, the fish is consistency of grilled fish, so we need something to like add some crunch and freshness to the dish. So now we can cut off the ends, make it a little bit more easier. And then you just like peel away the outer layer. If you don't want to touch them coming right off the grill, you can just put them in like a plastic container with the lid. That will steam them a little bit and make if you find it difficult to take away the outer skin, it will make it a little bit easier. But it should like practically just fall off. Yeah. Like I also love the grilled flavor, so saving a little bit of the charred outer skin, I think just gives it like an extra grilled nice touch to the dish. If you serve the calçotte like this, they can be a bit stringy, thready, since the fibers goes all the way through it. So it could be a good idea to just like chop them up roughly, just like this. Just easier to, like we're doing today, like a sharing plate. Yeah. Into a bowl, a little bit of lemon. A little bit of olive oil and a little bit of salt. And then the broccoli can join as well. And then we just take the fish from the small fish plate onto the big one. And then we just finish it off with the salsa verde. I prefer to put it on the fish because you still have the outer skin, so it won't be too intense. But like the veggies always need like a lot of flavor. Since we only have the zest in the salsa verde, we also serve it with a slice of lemon on the side. And there you go.
Yeah, very nice.
That's really good.
Nice.